still have my hair from yesterday. So I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna do it like this. My white hair is peeking through now. Again. My hair is on. It's been. I'm gonna keep I kept yesterday's hair because I came home super late. Morning, my love. Oh my god, yesterday was so good and bad. Good and bad. Right? I'll do something very quick. So I'm only running late. My boss gave me permission to come in today at 9. So at the same time, hopefully we can get ready at the same time as we usually do. Yesterday I drank a little bit, so it wasn't even okay. Tequila shots are very strong, but I got a little emotional yesterday. I put some vitamins underneath my dark circles. I did get like a little emotional yesterday. I was drinking a little bit. It wasn't that bad emotional. I was thinking about my grandma. So you guys don't know, yesterday we went to go visit Kevin's grandma, and I got a little emotional when we were over there. If you guys don't know, my dad's mom, which is my grandma, not my mom's grandma, the one you guys I've been talking to you guys about. But let me clean my nose really quick. Good morning, Demi Les. My dad's mom and his dad were the ones that raised me for like 3-4 years maybe, because my mom was always busy working and my dad came here to the United States, or should I say to Canada, Calabasas. Morning. Oh my god, I got a pimple. What the hell? I'm not gonna worry about my makeup today, guys. I really am not. I'm just so tired. I'm just gonna put the foundation on. Let it be. Let it be. It's gonna be like a natural look. I'm still gonna put like eyebrows in there, but look, I have a pimple, but learning from my past, I always leave the pimple alone. Just leave it alone. Today I'm gonna use a sponge because my brush is icky. So I'm gonna use this. Oh shit. Always drench your sponge for a little bit. A sponge today. Astrovino. I think you're Astrovino. Your name is Ashley, that bitch. Bonnie B says, good morning, my love. How did everything go at Kevin's? So we went to Kevin's house and I was what's it called? Everything was fine, but then I decided to drink a little bit and I did get like a little emotional. Because I miss my grandma, so I started to think about my grandma, and then I started to cry a little bit, like teared up. And Kim was like, what's wrong, baby? What's wrong? I was like, I don't know. I'm not going to explain everything. Towards the end of us being there, they all decided to take pictures, and the grandma, which is Kevin's grandma, was sitting down, and she goes like this. And I was like, who's she talking to? She's like, I want you in the picture. And I was like, oh, I think that's what made me cry, because she said that because she wanted me in the picture, and I was like, why do you want me in the picture? I'm not your, like, I'm in my mind, I was like, I'm not your grandchild, you know. But I think it still touched me that she wanted me in the picture. And Kevin was just smiling. He was just like, she was just so sweet and nice. She kept staring at me throughout the entire, like, when I was over there. She kept staring at me like, maybe she was like paying attention to me. I'm not quite sure. I did spoke a few words to her, and I told her thank you so much for making me feel welcome. I didn't get to say goodbye to my grandma. You guys don't know, my dad's mom and dad's dad raised me for 3 years while I was in Mexico, and towards the end, my grandma started to go through a lot of stuff. I don't want to talk about it. I think I already said what happened to my grandma. She just went through a lot of things and all together, and she always asked for me to go and see her. But based on my situation, I couldn't go at the time. Right now I could if I would, but there's no reason for me to go back there anymore. You know, my grandma passed away, my grandpa passed away, so it reminded me of my grandma, and I never got to see her again, say goodbye to her. So I told her, thank you so much for making me feel welcome. I didn't get to meet my grandma again after such a long time, so I do appreciate you making me feel welcome here. And I gave her a hug. I told her in Spanish, and she said, you are part of my family already. And I was like, I think I started to cry. I was also drunk a little bit, so but I was aware, but I couldn't control my sadness, so I started to cry a little bit. And Kevin was like, what's wrong? And the dad was like, what's wrong with her? And I was like, don't pay attention to me, I'm just being me. But that's what happened, guys. I have a pimple here. How did everything go at Kevin's grandma? Actually, Rachel says joking. I'm not joking. You're actually Trevino. Our family got you emotional. Yes, my love. That's sweet. You're part of the family too. Yes, Bonnie. Hi, Bonnie. Hope you salvaged your day yesterday after the lineup. I hope I salvaged it somehow. I sent her the Macari picture. I should have sent her the link. I don't know why. I was half kind of like gone. Also, the whole day I was half gone because I was running on 2 hours of sleep. So it was kind of like very, very difficult to keep up. And I didn't even get that many likes yesterday, so I do apologize for that. Yesterday was just horrible, you know, horrible. Hotmart was like definitely never ever again gonna wake up that early. I like the experience because, you know, I got to do it with Bonnie, and it was fun in that matter, but we didn't really get to get anything. By the way, Bonnie, I saw a guy that was number 364. Mind you, we were 400. He was 364. He did end up staying all the way to 2 p.m., girl. 2 p.m. Imagine when it would have been our turn. It would have been 4 p.m. Maybe 5 p.m. Oh my god. So I did ended up watching his video, and he didn't get anything, girl. He waited all the way to 2. He said, I was there since 5:30, almost 6. He said 6. And 6 ended up staying to almost 3 p.m. and didn't get nothing. Nothing. We were not going to get nothing. We waited. Not even a king, which I already had, and a Coke La Boo Boo I already had too, so what was the point of me having one, you know? Nothing, guys. Oh, that's so sweet. Yes, my love. Hey, girl, you're gorgeous. Thank you, Harper. Demi, yes, girl. I made it home before my family got there. We had a barbecue at my house. Did he just leave? No, he stayed. 365 stayed. 64, I mean. He stayed. He stayed. He says, like, oh, you know, maybe they would. It's because a lot of people stayed because they said on grand openings they restock. So they technically they say they ran out, but then they send somebody to get more somewhere. I don't know where, the warehouse. But they said that they restock. Every grand opening restock. That's what he said on his video. I don't know what that means. So he stuck around all the way to 5 p.m. He's like, I had nothing else to do, so he stuck around. I had nothing else to do. I had stuff to do, girl. And Bonnie, but he was, you know, busy too. So I was like, okay. And the guy stuck around to 3 p.m. Didn't get nothing. Literally went inside Walmart, only got 2 figurines. And that's it. And he left. He said, well, I'm going to get something because I waited. But it's kind of like, you're just wasting your money on something because you waited that long, you know. Nah, I'm not gonna force myself to buy something that I could buy like literally like today. If I go, I will buy it because it will be there, you know. I did miss the launch yesterday, not the launch, sorry, the restock. So I didn't get to buy anything. Did any one of you guys got anything from the Pop Now yesterday? Because I didn't get nothing. My skin feels so agitated too, guys. I had like super heavy makeup yesterday, like super heavy makeup, and I had to I just kept refreshing because I had to have makeup like the whole day. put a lint. Literally a month ago, my in-laws wanted a pic of the family and they left me out of the pic and it hurt my feelings. Oh, I'm sorry, Elizabeth. Oh, nice, Bonnie. You have a lot of energy reserves. I watched a TikTok from Roosevelt opening and they arrived like you did and some didn't get out to 7 p.m. Oh my god. Elizabeth, I'm so sorry. Sometimes I have those family pictures and reunions for that reason. I saw TikTok from the same opening and she bought a whole box of macaron. So the people that got, literally, the people that got something were there since 10 p.m. They were there since 10 p.m. Remember the cutters, guys? The cutters that were trying to cut? They got in line again. But the people that were smart came back earlier and they just formed a line outside of the mall. So they still stay there. And the girl, she was number 200. Oh my god. She was number 220. No, the one that I saw was 115. She got everything she wanted. 115. The one that didn't get whatever she wanted was 200 and Bonnie, we don't got anything. I saw one that was 200 and something, 213, I think. She was in the green part, waiting. And while she was waiting, she said, bag secured. I made it inside after 10 hours. I was like, 10 hours? What the fuck? She says, I've been here since 3 a.m. I was like, oh, hell. So then he got in and he said, guys, there was nothing. Around 215 there right now. So they should have given out only 200 tickets, to be honest. And then I saw a video of this older lady who said, I went to, the Palmer Grand Opening. I got whatever I wanted. She had 4 freaking bags. How the hell? She got, this pissed me off, guys. She got the Flippy. She got the Checkmate King. She got the Simomo. Why do I have so much here? Again, there's no age for like Labubus, but it's like, girl, leave some for the rest of us. She got a box of macaron. She got the king. She got Simomo. I don't know which color. She got one of them. I think the white or the white. I don't think she got both. She only had one. She got the special edition Day in the Wild. She got the figurine Day in the Wild, and she got something else. She had her whole table was filled with freaking Potmar bags. That pissed me the fudge off. That pissed me off. They should have limited, like as soon as they saw it, okay, you know what, limit 1 of each or something, because they know they gave out almost over 1,000 tickets. How are they gonna let everybody sell 1 of everything? I know that was something that they said they could, so that's why I was like, oh, they must have a lot of backstock, because the guy came out, okay guys, limit is 1, but you could buy 1 of everything. That's what he said. So that little lady, she freaking took it seriously and she bought 1 of everything. The macarons, they were giving them all in the set. So I think they should have stopped it after they saw they were low stock, and they should have gone outside and seen that the lines were huge, and they should have said limited 1 macaron per customer. They could have, but they didn't want to. It wasn't fair for the people. They didn't even get to 200, bro. 30 people in, Simomo was out. 30 people. I swear to you, 30. Like, it was like 10, 15 minutes that they had open, and the girl comes outside and she says, Simomos are all sold out. Like, how the fuck? That pissed me off. Like, how the fuck? Like, there was no way. They should have gone outside, gave out over 1,000 tickets, made everybody wait almost more than half a day for something that we don't have, that they don't have. Because the reason why we went is for the Labubu. So why give out 1,000 tickets if you don't have the fucking product? That pissed me the fuck off. I swear to you. That really did. Now I'm thinking about it, that really pissed me off. And all those people that got something coming out saying you're not gonna get nothing was so fucking rude. Like, shut the fuck up. There was this one guy that kept screaming, saying, you guys are all waiting for some. Let's be realistic, he said, let's be realistic. None of y'all gonna get Labubus. And then me and Bonnie's like, what the hell? You got you what you wanted. Why are you being an ass? That was literally me and Bonnie's thinking, like, what the hell? But whatever, guys. It's my first experience. I'm never gonna do it again, to be honest, because it was horrible. It was fun because of Bonnie, but it's just the waiting was excruciating, and my back started to hurt after a little while. Yeah, my back was like, no girl, don't ever make me go through this again. It was like a 9-hour shift. got what they wanted was first, yeah, the first 100 people were the only ones that got what they wanted. I was hopeful because I had seen a grand opening before and the girl woke up late, got there at 7. She was number 320 and she still got something. She got a whole box of macaron. But this was a big Walmart. So I think it's because the size was tiny, they didn't send them a lot. They should have never given out a dozen numbers. Never. They should have given out only 300 and that's it. And then it wouldn't have been that bad. They should have said like, okay, we're only giving out 300 tickets. You know, our Walmart is very small here. We didn't get that much product. But if you want to be in line just to get into the store, you may. You know, something like that. They were very organized about not wanting people to cut, not wanting people to like leave the line. They were very organized in that. I loved it. But product-wise, stock-wise, they should have been sure what they freaking had in the big. But it is what it is. It happened already. That's what pissed me off a little bit. Time is it? 8:20. I'm just gonna do like a round really quick through. It should have been one figure, one regular size Labubu, one large Labubu, no more. Yeah. No, this girl got everything, girl. I can agree with you. I'm still recovering. LOL. Me too. When I got home like at 1 a.m., I knocked out, guys. I didn't even think about it. I watched a bunch of old TikToks from yesterday, and I really, the people that got, yeah. Listen, I'm so sorry. Sometimes I had those. I saw TikTok from the same opening. Good morning, Lily, my love. I watched TikTok from the opening, and they were right around like you didn't. Yeah, it was just. But Elizabeth, you know, I'm sorry. You know, the reason why I also cried, guys, is because it reminded me when I used to go with my first boyfriend's family. Same thing. I felt so left out. They didn't welcome me. They were just very kind of like, oh, like, why is she here? You know, that's how I felt. Kevin's family wasn't like that. They were so welcoming. Like, are you okay? Do you want food? They were so sweet. And then the grandma, she was just so welcoming. And then everybody kept saying, welcome to the family, welcome to the family. But this was Kevin's dad's side. We'll see how mom's side treated me. But Kevin's dad's side was really sweet and really nice. But they were all treating me really, really good. And the main person, which was the grandma, she was just so welcoming and saying like, one of them already, I don't know if they misunderstood, but one of them said, this is your wife. And then Kevin didn't even correct them. He's like, yeah, this is my wife. Thank Kevin. Telling everybody I was his wife already. And there was like, oh, todas las nueras. They say all the people that were like the wives to come and take a picture. That one embarrassed me. Like, I'm not your wife, loco. And Kim was, come on, babe, go. Like, no, I'm not married to you. How am I gonna go take a picture? I sat that one out, but I did take the picture with the grandma. I did. But the other one, I sat it out. Like, girl, I was saying, stop. I'm not gonna go up there. That I got a little embarrassed on that because, you know, like I'm not married to him yet, you know. Kevin was so like when we came in, he just gave me a big hug. He was like very like, when Kevin acts kind of adultish, you know, like an adult, it kind of like surprises me. I don't know why, and I feel kind of like, what the hell? Why is he acting like this? You know, and it makes me fall in love with him. Yesterday he was like saying little things to his grandma like to make her laugh, and I don't know why him doing that just like light up a spark on me, and I literally fell in love with him again. I didn't tell him though. But he made me fall in love with him again. I thought it was very sweet. Now for some reason Kevin looked so handsome for me yesterday. To me, he looked so handsome yesterday. He did cut his hair that too. Maybe that's why. He looks so handsome. It's 8:24 a.m. I can agree with you. I'm still recovering. Yes, my love. Me too. I knocked out as soon as I got home. Knocked out. I was doing unboxing for my Shape Made Queen, guys. I do get it today, so thank you so much for people's patience. Yesterday I didn't get to get on live that much, so I do apologize. I'm also gonna go on live every the whole day, but I just didn't have no energy. I didn't think I wasn't gonna sleep. I thought I was gonna sleep, but I was so excited and I overhyped it. Didn't get nothing, girl. I do owe Kevin food because yesterday we ate at his mom's house, or I mean the grandma's house, but he didn't eat before, so I know he went to sleep starving. But we had to drive back home. I told him you want McDonald's, but he said no, I'm okay. I said I'll eat your food tomorrow. So today we're gonna splurge him and buy him something very yummy. The good thing is that I do have money, so I'm not broke because I was gonna buy so many things. And then also everybody ordering things for me, so I was like, oh my god, I want to spend so much, and I hope everybody pays me, which you guys always do. But I was getting overwhelmed a little bit because I was like, oh my god, I'm probably gonna throw like 300 bills. Right now, probably would have woke up to maybe nothing because right now I charged my card like 3 times yesterday just to go over there to Fresno. Hi, hello. Ow, something's poking. The bad thing about having textured skin is that we had a light like on top of the party. We had a light like this, so I'm pretty sure it looked so horrible yesterday. Like my skin looks so bad. I kept thinking about the everybody seeing my flaws, everybody seeing my freaking disgusting skin. I swear to you, whenever I get a lot of money, I'm gonna do laser surgery in my skin. I swear to you, I hate my skin so bad. Sometimes with good makeup, I can make it look good, but I've been so tired lately. My skin is so irritated. Has not been looking good. Sleep is very important, guys, for you to have also flawless skin. Sleeping and water. And yesterday I didn't drink water the whole day because I was trying to not go to the restroom yesterday. Same thing when I went to Fresno. I was trying not to drink liquids because I didn't want to stop and go to pee, you know. I didn't want to be like, oh, let's stop, let's go to the restroom, you know. Yesterday I hold my pee for 4 hours even though I had drank. It was horrible, guys. So that's what happened yesterday. I wish I was off today. Wow, why you're so beautiful. Thank you. I'm getting spammers. Where's my people? Oh yeah, it's Sunday. Sundays, all the spammers are awake. They have no work. They have nothing to do today. I forgot. A la mierda. Like my eyebrows are a different shape. Oh shit. Oh, there you go. Kind of. They look like super cartoony. Oh no. They look so cartoony, guys. My eyebrows look so cartoony. Okay, well, we're gonna leave them because the girl here don't have no more time. I wanted to brush them a little bit. Let me see. Nah, I feel like I'm gonna ruin them. Okay, well, we're gonna leave them because I ain't got no time for this. It is 8:32. I need to go to Ulta ASAP. Oh, my eyeballs are burning now. I got gunk in that eye now. Yesterday, this eye was hurting so much. Blush, guys. Yesterday I overset a lot too. I sprayed, set, so my skin was probably very cakey. Wash my hands, guys. No, she's not gonna pick up for someone else, please. Yeah, it's family day. Yeah. A bunch of nasty people. Ah! Okay. So you saw how the makeup looks like, guys. Like, I have a lot of texture. Yesterday when I went to Kevin's grandma's house, I feel like everybody's watching all my freaking pores, and it's just like, and I look like this. I probably looked dead yesterday. Eyeshadow was on fleek. Eyeshadow was definitely on fleek. 100%. 100%. Now, My little boo kept losing his freaking glasses, so I took them off from him. I end up putting his pouch like this. I might change him, but yeah, he went through a lot yesterday. He traveled a lot, and he still looks in good condition. Doesn't look dirty or anything. I'm glad, because I was kind of worried about that. And then my bag did worry me though, because I kept washing my hands and I kept grabbing the handle, and I hope my freaking Louis Vuitton strap didn't get damaged, but it seems like it's okay. This one, for a second, I did give it to my grandma-in-law to take care of it, because I went to the restroom. For a moment I thought she put it next to a lot of liquids, but no, nothing happened to it. As you guys can see, hold on, nothing happened to like the bag. So I was worried, because Kevin's like, why are you being mean? Like, I'm not being mean, it's just because my bag is, they're expensive, babe. Not saying that, by the way, this charger wasn't good. It died like right away, maybe because I didn't charge it, but it made my phone glitch so bad. I don't know what happened. It had good ratings on Amazon, so I don't know what happened, but it had very good ratings on Amazon, so I really don't know what happened. But I'm gonna charge it right now, see how low it is. A ver, vamos a ver. A ver si prende. It's like doesn't even turn on anymore, guys, so I don't know. Maybe I turned it off or something. Maybe it's the opposite side. See, it doesn't turn on anymore. So I don't know. Maybe it was dead. But I let my phone charge maybe, like I would say, an hour, and after that it got so hot. Made my phone hot, made this hot, my whole bag was hot. I got scared it was gonna pop on me or something. And yeah, I don't know what happened. Okay, I'm gonna leave it charging today, see if it does charge, but it was $15, but it had good ratings. A lot of people say it was a good one, so I don't know. Kind of weird. Whatever you want. Okay, let's go to hell. I even felt like a day off yesterday because I was like so busy the whole day, guys. It is 8:40. I think traffic shouldn't be heavy today because it's Sunday, so maybe we'll make it there in time. Yes, I'm wearing a flannel because when I go to work, I want to be a little more comfortable. And this one is pretty good. It's pretty thick. Hi everyone, Sassy Kuromi. Hi, my beautiful love. Maybe it's defective and you need to get a replacement. Yeah, I just bought it. That is true. I guess so. $15, not too bad. So sleepy. I slept in today. Oh, so nice, Sassy. I'm just glad I slept my 6 hours at least because I slept straight. I just woke up at like a 6. Here are his glasses, by the way, guys. Look, they kept falling off. Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna take my Labubu today. I'm gonna take him off. He needs to rest. I'll put his glasses back on. They broke. I'm not gonna order glasses for them anymore because definitely rocking a Labubu with glasses is cute, but they keep falling off of his head when you keep moving yourself. So I'm gonna leave him with glasses for display, but I'm gonna put him back. Where can I rock this one? I'm gonna put this one on my back. I love the Kaylee though. I don't want to switch from it. So we're rocking. It's still cute, right? We're rocking our little bubbles. Okay, I put my socks on real quick. I need to get no shoes, guys, for reals, because those shoes, they're so flat. They don't have any more support. So the goal on next Thursday, we're gonna shop for Yuli. Also, we're gonna go shop for the Coach Outlet Drop. Coach Outlet Drops next week. You know, it was destined. You know, God said, girl, don't get no more Labubus. Next week, you're gonna get a bunch of stuff from the Coach Outlet. And I was like, God, you know, God, you're right. Next week, I'm gonna get a bunch of stuff. Yes, you are. So next week, we're gonna splurge on the pink drop. So since I didn't got anything for Labubus, I'm gonna splurge hella for the pink drop. Do I have my keys in here? Yes. You see, that's why I like this bag better, because this bag is big, so I put my keys back in my bag. When I had the Luna bag, I can't for what? It rained? Oh no, and I have my Kaylee. I don't think it's rained today though, because the sun is out, but it rained. What the hell? And I have my Coach Outlet strap. Get my Check Me Queen today. Okay, let's be positive. Good thing. Next week, we're gonna splurge on the pink Coach Outlet drop. That's number 1. Number 2, my Check Me Queen comes today. At least we got a Labubu, because I was gonna get that either way. So shout out to Mex for letting me know about the Check Me Queen. I'm walking like this because I didn't put my shoes on right, but it's too bright outside. I can't even open my eyeballs. But I'm so glad I slept 6 hours straight, because I couldn't do it, guys. I sentí que me iba a morir. And then I washed my car yesterday. What the hell? Why can't I open my car? Hold on. Ow. Oh shit, where's my thing? Oh, it's right here. I'm gonna mess in my car. I really need the car so bad. I'm craving Starbucks, guys. Oh my god, it's not sticking. Why is it not sticking? Okay, there you go. I'm craving like Starbucks like crazy, guys. Okay, it's 8:15. Let's see how long it takes us to get to work. Yes, look at all the drinks. Nothing but freaking sweet drinks. That's why I don't like to travel, because the reason why I drink sweet drinks is because it keeps me awake. I'm constipated right now, by the way. Hella constipated. I am gonna go to Palmer after work for a little bit. Actually, I don't know, because I want to come straight home so I can buy Kevin food. But I need to charge my car, so I'm gonna have to go to Palmer. So I told Kevin, like, when you get home, I'm gonna have to charge my car again the next day. So since Palmer, ew, since Palmer is right there, you might as well go. You know what I'm saying? we're gonna make it up. We're gonna go to Palmer after work. Obviously the one that I waited so long yesterday. Hopefully there's no line. It's Sunday. It shouldn't be a fucking line. Last time there was no line. There was literally nobody there. But it is Sunday, so it might be busy. So I'm gonna go. If there's a line, I'm gonna go back to my car and wait. But I'm gonna go for I already bought the Powerpuff, so I'm not gonna buy no more Powerpuff, guys. I ended up deciding that I just want the pink ones, so I ended up buying it from a reseller for 2 Powerpuffs. One of them was like the Blossom, and well, they're both Blossom, but one of them is a bunny version and one of them is like with a little bow like Blossom. I bought both of them for 40 bucks, so 2 for 40, I guess you would say, from a reseller. And I thought it was a good deal because those are like, I think $17.99, which is $18, and plus tax it would have been 20 something. So I thought I paid a really good deal for both of them. So yeah, I thought it was a good deal. So I end up buying those. Don't know when they're gonna get here. And then, oh my god, guys, guess what happened? I bought something so cute. I don't know if it's real. I don't know if it's real, but I'm gonna surprise you. Okay, I'll tell you guys. So there is a Labubu that they used to make back in the day. I don't know if it's true. Okay, maybe Megs know, because Megs is more informed about the whole Labubu situation. There's a little Labubu who has a long tail. I don't know if it's a girl, but I remember the ones with the long tail are guys. It's a Momo, technically speaking. But this Labubu, it's a pendant. So she's small, like the size of my regular Labubu macarons, but she's brown. She's like a nice light brown. Comes with a little bit of tie-dye, a little bit. It's not the new Labubus, obviously they haven't come out yet, but I did buy it from AliExpress for $20. Now it's almost the same price as the regular macaron, but in the comments it says it's 100% not real. I already know it's not real, but it's close to the real deal. Almost everybody in the comments was saying, guys, get it, $20 for this. This is a Labubu replica. That's how they call it, Lafufu. But it's so gorgeous, very detailed, looks exactly like the real one. But I was like, I've never seen this Labubu. So this is how she looks like. She's like light brown, and she has little come on. She has like little let me sneeze a little bit. So she's kind of like brown, and she looks like she has a little bit of tie-dye, I think. I don't remember her completely. I was drunk, by the way, when I was ordering her. Okay, this is what happens. Yuli was drunk. I ended up ordering the 2 Powerpuffs because I already said I wasn't gonna order them because I was gonna I told Kevin, this is what happens when I drink. I buy stuff, okay? Me blaming the liquor for freaking buying things. Oh my god. So I ordered those 2 Powerpuffs from the reseller, and I had said, oh, I'm gonna buy the whole box. So I wasn't planning to do that, but I ended up buying those 2. I was like, whatever's. At least I saved myself money from buying the other ones. I was like, whatever's. I'm like, because I was planning to buy the whole box. I was like, you know, never mind. So that happened. I ended up ordering, and then after that, my hands automatically moved to AliExpress, and I started browsing the Labubus. And I was like, you know what? You know why I started browsing Labubus is because Bonnie's husband found a Lafufu at the flea market. And after I saw that Lafufu, for some reason I started thinking about Lafufus. So then I went to the AliExpress, search up Labubu, and I saw this Labubu. She's like brown. She has like she's pink. She has a pink nose, I think a pink or a red nose. She has cute little design around her face. I don't know what it is. It's tattoos. I don't know what it is. And she's brown, but her tail is so long. It goes like, imagine this is the Labubu. Her tail goes around like this, like a little heart, like a half heart shaped. And she has a bow. She has a bow on her back. I was like, what the hell? This Lafufu is just so adorable. And I was like, oh my god. And it was between that one or the Koneko, the pink one, the one that Tina has. I was like, should I order a Lafufu pink or a Lafufu brown one? And I was like, I know the pink I'm not going to use her that much, but the brown one I am. And I don't even care if Lafufu. She was just so cute. And they're like, you know what? Let me look at the comments. So I read the comments, and the girl's like, okay, 100% is not real, but 100% looks close to the real deal. She is just so adorable. She's very cute. Like a lot of good comments. And I was like, oh my god, you know what? Let's buy her. So I bought it. So we'll see how when it gets here. I'll go ahead and show you guys. Obviously, I'm very excited because it looks very cute. It just has a lot of cute details, you know, like the bow on her tail. She has a long tail, so if she's in Momo, like If he's just a Momo, why would he have a big bow on his tail? They made him really girly. I think it's a girl though because she has a lot of pink. And it's just, I love the detail that she has a bow at the end of her tail. I like never seen a lafufu like this, and I thought it was just so adorable. So we'll see how it looks like when it gets here 2 weeks from now. I'll probably forget. My blossom and the other, my two pendants from Powerpuff, we'll see when do those ship. It's Sunday, so probably everybody's out. She's probably gonna ship tomorrow, maybe Tuesday. Probably get him next week Friday. Hopefully get him Thursday when I'm off, so we could do an unboxing. But we are gonna do an unboxing today because my Checkmate Queen gets here today. I hope it does. Let's hope. Oh, Max, can you DM me the picture sending your air hug? Sorry, I messed it up, Bonnie. Wait, what happened? Sassy, I might let go of my flower pink Luna bag. Let me know if you wanna adopt her. How are you, babe? I like the Headley, but it's too small. Bonnie, huge. Oh, Max, can you DM me pictures? Me too. I really need a big toad, and I want the Hadley bag in pink. I bet they all loved you, Yulis. Yes, they did, Melissa. Thank you. Hi, Melissa, my love. You look so pretty. Thank you. I wish it was a large city bucket toad, so it's slouchy. Yes, I agree, Melissa May. Sassy, regular Rowan. I want to see if I like the city bucket toad instead of the regular city toad. Megs, are you going to go to the opening on Wednesday? Oh, I wish I could go, but I can't. Why do I work? Good morning, Melissa. Chat yesterday, you get more money to spend at the pink drop. Yes, my love. Megs, which bags are you eyeing for pink drop? Yes, Julie, you deserve it. Duh. Thank you, Sassy. My pick is all 2 years old. Oh, that's cute. Okay, my loves. But yes, I was telling Bonnie everything I wanted from the pink drop. She's like, oh my God, you want all of those things? I was like, I want all of those things, but which ones do I need? Because remember, wanting and needing is two different things. I need all of them. But I'm not gonna go crazy. I definitely promised myself to only buy. I'm not scratching my ass, guys. I have a scratch in my leg. I buy stuff when it's sunny outside. No, I buy stuff when I'm drunk. Like I wasn't gonna drink, but then his uncle was like, "Get in tomar." He's like, "You guys want to drink?" And I was like, and then everybody was saying, "No." I feel bad because everybody was saying, like, "I'll take one." I said, "I'll take one," and then he was trying to prepare it for me, and I was like, "Oh, I feel bad." And then Kevin's like, "Go prepare." Kevin was telling me, "Go prepare it yourself," because he served us food, served us pastry, served us drink. Well, the mom did, or the lady did, and then they were just so sweet. And then I was like, "Oh, I got it. You want to do it yourself?" And I was like, "Okay, well, here's the ice, here's the drink, da da da." So I poured like maybe half ice of the cup was this big, kind of. That was a bad idea. Half bucket of ice, like half of it. Put ice. It was, what the hell was that? It was like a full shot of tequila because I put a lot. I was like, I literally went like this. I was like, oh my God. I was like, I think I put a lot. I was like, you know what? It's okay. I'm gonna mellow it down with some squirt. So I opened a squirt. By the way, the squirt was so good. I haven't had squirt in a long time. So then I put half a squirt. I left the other half in the table because I was like, I'm not gonna drink it. I don't drink squirt like that. So I was like, I'm just gonna put half a squirt. So I put half a squirt, and I was like, okay, it should be good. So then when I drank it, oh my gosh, it was so good. I could taste the tequila a lot, but it was Don Julio 70th anniversary, something like that. It was an expensive bottle because they had Don Julio Blanco, which is my usual tequila that I drink. But then I was like, I'm not going to open it because it was brand new and nobody had opened it. They were drinking that Don Julio 70th anniversary. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to drink that one. And yeah, I just went overboard, girl. I freaking poured that shit when I poured it. And I was like, oh my God. And I started to drink it and I was like, oh, I feel good. And then, like towards half the cup, I was like, shit. I was like, shit, I haven't drank in a while. It's hitting me. So I was like trying to be like, you know, when you're drunk, I don't know, I'm aware that I'm getting drunk, but I know what I'm doing. So I was like, just stare at your plate and just, you know, the music was so loud too. I didn't like was the music because the music was loud. I love the music that was playing, but it was just so loud. I have very sensitive ears because of my ear infection, so my ears hurt a lot when there's loud noises. So I dealt with that for 3 hours, and I was like, my ears were like throbbing. I was like, oh my God. But then I think the alcohol helped because I didn't feel the throb that much. So then I was like, just stare at your plate and just nod your head up and down like you like the music, and nobody's gonna know that you're drunk. And I was like, yeah. And in my head, I was like, I was like, I don't know how I look like, guys. I have no idea. But this is what's going through my head. I don't want them to know that I'm drunk. So I was like, But then I broke when, I saw my Kevin's grandma, and then she invited me to take the picture. I got emotional, bro. I started to cry, not like cry like that. I just teared up a little bit. It's like, why are you crying? Like, I like, don't just ignore me. I'm just being emotional. Like, I'm just being a little emotional. Don't worry about me. I'm good. Like, she's like, oh my god, you want some tequila? Because they thought drinking tequila was gonna calm me down. And I was like, I'm already drinking tequila. I was like, what the fuck? And it's like, oh, it's like, no wonder. And then the dad is like, oh, por eso está triste. It's like, because she's drinking. And I was like, yeah, I'm already drinking tequila, because they wanted to give me tequila. They thought tequila shot was gonna help me be not sad. I'm like, bruh, I'm already drinking. So then I was like, okay, I'm like, I didn't cry. I was just tearing up. And then I went and I hugged the grandma and I said, thank you so much for making me feel welcomed. And I got very emotional because I didn't get to see my grandma again. So it feels like I'm seeing her again. So thank you so much for being here, and happy birthday. And then she was just so sweet. She just said, like, you're part of the family already, and I'm glad that you came, and come whenever you want. And I was like, thank you so much. And then when we left, I also, gave her a hug and I said, thank you again for having me here. It was very fun, and happy birthday. And she's like, oh, don't worry. She gave me a hug, and she was so sweet, guys. I haven't heard about, oh shit, screen light. I'm like, hold on. But yeah, guys. And then there was these two girls that was Kevin's cousins. It was two girls. Two girls. And I was laughing because they were asking Eric, which is Kevin's brother. So the two girls were like, oh my god, you don't remember me? And then Eric's like, I don't remember you. And then they started to talk to Kevin. They're like, come on, like, you guys don't remember us? And then Kevin's like, he's like, no. And Eric's like, no. And then Eric looked at Kevin looked at Eric, like, do you remember her? And then I was standing there, like, the little emoji, like, I was like, okay. I said hi to him, like, hi. And they say, oh, I like your little boo-boo. And I was like, oh, thank you. And then the conversation ended there. I don't think they wanted to talk to me anymore. I was just there by myself. I was like, okay. And then the girl, like, come on, like, I have a picture of myself when I was a kid. You don't remember me? And then Eric's like, no, I don't. Oh. And then this is what Eric said. I just thought it was the funniest thing ever. This is what Eric said. Oh, yeah, I remember you. And she's like, right? I remember from here to right here. And I was telling Kevin, I was like laughing. I was like wanted to laugh so bad. And I was like, how do you remember someone from the forehead up? Oh my, I think I'm still drunk, bro. I might be just still drunk. And I was like, how do you remember someone from the forehead up? What? I was like, and the girl's like, oh, yeah, I wear glasses. Yeah, I remember, but I only remember from here and up. What is that? The eyes and up? You just remember that part? Oh my god, that was hilarious. And she's like, yeah, I don't remember the other one. The other sister's like, I don't remember her, but I remember you. I remember from here and up. And then Kevin's like, he's like, yeah. I don't. And then when they walked away, you remember her? And then Kevin's like, yeah, I don't know who she is. I was like, what the fuck? It's just their interaction was so funny. And I was like, what the hell? It's fucking raining. Oh my god. And I was like, really? Oh my god, y'all funny. And the girl, she kept trying to chat them up so they know who she is. But I think at the end they were like, yeah, we don't know. So at the end they were like, yeah, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. And they left. Oh my god, how can you remember someone for just the forehead up? Like, what do you remember? And I feel like they were trying so hard not to look over here because the girl, she had huge tatas. Like, I was staring at them. They were so ginormously huge. And then her sister también. Both of them, las dos bien chichonas. And I was literally like this. And I was acting like a guy, and I wasn't even drunk before. I was like, oh my god. And Karen was like, I know they're her cousins, but hey, them tatas were really out. And Kim was like, Yeah, I don't remember you, babe. They're not up there. They're down here. And they're like, are you sure you don't remember me? The interaction was just so hilarious. I was like, these kids. Oh my god, this they're like boys. Kevin and Eric, they're like little boys. I don't know why I thought it was just so cute. Their interaction was just so funny. Oh, better be careful, guys. They're fixing the. Okay, better slow down here. They're fixing the road, guys. So we gotta be careful here. But yeah, guys, that's what that was going on. But you know, when Kevin knows I'm there, he looks away. Every time there's a girl like either has the tatas out or they have the big butt out, he always goes like this. I love that. Okay, that's a man that respects you when you're there. Obviously in the past, you know. But as long as he does it, he always did it. But that one time, I don't want to talk about it. But you know, I just like that he does do that again because I would not like that him just staring at it, you know. But we didn't have no female interaction, you know, besides those two girls, and they were her cousins, and then this other lady came in too. And whoa, why is it getting so wet? And it's raining, but the sun is out. How does that happen? And then there's another lady. She's the only lady that ignored me, to be honest. It was a lady that came in. I don't know who she was, to be honest. Long hair, like I forgot who it was. And I turned around, kind of want to say hi to her, but she just ignored me. She only said hi to Kevin, Eric, and then the husband, and then she was like, and then she walked away. Now I was gonna go like hello, but then never mind. And yeah, after that I didn't talk to her again. She was the only one. I did say Kevin. Okay, this is what happened, guys. Kevin made me go around the whole table, say hi to everybody. Esta es mi novia. Esta es mi novia. And I'm like, hello, nice to meet you. 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 And then one of the ladies like, ¿Es tu esposa? It's like, is that your wife? Like, yeah, it's mi esposa. And I was like, okay, nice to meet you. And I was like, babe, I'm not your wife. Like, so? You basically are. I was like, okay. So, and then, oh, that's my uncle. And I will get up the chair. Oh, nice to meet you. Who are you? Like, oh, I'm his, mi novia, mi novia. It's like everybody, mi novia, mi novia, mi novia, mi novia. Like, babe, yes. Thank you so much. I loved it. I love that so much. I never had a boyfriend that did that, to be honest. Because my first boyfriend, never. We'll just go to like a family gathering and then he's like, oh yeah, that's my girl. That's my, like one time, that's my girl there. And then he'll go and leave me alone. Kevin didn't do that. He was by my side the whole day. Towards the end, he told me, babe, I'm gonna go talk to my cousin. I was like, yeah, that's fine. So that's when I went shopping on my phone. And then he tapped me in the back. He's, babe, I'm gonna go talk to my cousin, okay? I'm like, okay, babe, that's fine. And and I don't know, I didn't hear him properly, but he just went like this. He just tapped me and I was like, where is he going? And I went, oh, he went to go talk to his cousin. I was like, okay, that's fine. So I went to AliExpress and I went to like Bikari and I was shopping. So that's when I started to shop and I got all that shit. But yeah, my experience yesterday was really fun, guys. Very, very fun. I feel really welcomed. I took pictures with them. I love that. Didn't have any bad people, bad judo. You know, even the two girls, the two cousins were very nice. She's like, oh, by the way, I wanted to tell you I like your laboob. I was like, oh my God, thank you. She's like, yeah, you're welcome. She was nice, you know. I just couldn't converse with her because I wouldn't know what to talk about. And then the other sisters seemed more reserved because I think they were both punky. They looked like punky rock stars. I'm not quite sure. They were wearing like, they remind me of my cousins, like my girl cousins. They were wearing like what's it called, like all black, and they had like their hair very, very like a sharp bang, and glasses, and they look punky. And then when she put her sweater, she had Slipknot. So I think they were like death metal girls. I'm not quite sure. Stereo play, become one with the play. Yes, baby. Literally, I was like, and I was staring at my plate. And then I think me staring at my plate, everybody, you want food? You want food? Like, no, I'm okay. I already ate. And then at some point, I was staring at the bug. There was a big fire bug that was flying. I was like, I was just staring at it. Oh, I spit. I was just staring at the big bug. I was like, wow. Yeah, I don't know how I look, to be honest. I remember, obviously, I was aware, but I didn't want to, when I felt it in my brain. I was like, ugh. I felt it heavy. My nose felt like kind of a little heavy. My eyes felt hella heavy. Like, imagine running on 2 hours of sleep. By the way, I was running on 2 hours of sleep, guys. 2 hours. Forehead up. Eric was drunk. Haha, Sassy, if I buy stuff when it's sunny outside, I'll be buying every day. Yes, safe. Kevin is a keeper. Yes, he is. And then in that moment, when Kevin was talking to his grandma, I don't know, in that moment, I looked at Kevin and I literally fell in love all over again. And I just looked at him and I was like, oh my God, I love this guy. And I wanted to cry again. I was like, why am I going to cry again? Oh my God. Yeah, and I looked at it like, oh my God. Like, you know, when you're with somebody and you look at them, it's like, you fall in love again? Like, how does that happen? What the hell? And I've been with this guy for 5 years. How does that happen? It's crazy. And then I think that happened to him too, because when I got home, I showered really quick and I went to our room and I was like, you know, put in my clothes or whatever. And then he comes, he just like goes straight to me, hugs me so hard. And I was like, what's wrong? Are you okay? And then, oh God, I'm gonna cry. I'm still drunk, I think. I don't, bro. What are you doing? Pendejo estúpido. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna try to park here, though. I was like, what are you doing, babe? Like, are you okay? I thought something was wrong with him because he just started hugging me. And I was like, what's wrong, babe? You okay? And he's like, thank you for doing this for me. And I was like, what? Like, going all the way over there to meet my family. Like, they loved you. I can tell, and they accepted you. And then I was like, what? And then I gave him a hug back, and it was like a really, really deep hug. And I don't know, it just felt really nice. Where the hell is my stuff? I have so much trash, by the way, guys. Oh my god. Yes, guys, it was a beautiful day. I'm not even gonna lie. I was like drunk and fucked up, but it was nice. I wasn't fucked up. I was just like semi-drunk. My car is a mess, guys. I gotta clean this car. Maybe on Tuesday I'm gonna go clean it if I'm not broke. My eyeballs hurts. Hopefully it rains all day because I really don't feel like looking at the sun right now. It hurts my eyes so much, guys. Okay, battery's low, it says. Oh shit, I can't even see you guys. Elizabeth Kevin is a keeper. Yes, he is. All right, my loves, I'm gonna go head out. I'll see you guys after work. We're gonna go to Palmer after work since I didn't get to get anything yesterday. So stay tuned. Keep watching me. When I get off work, we're gonna go to Palmer. We're gonna order Kevin some nice, yummy food. We don't know where. Maybe I'll buy him whatever he wants. Maybe Wingstop. I have money since I didn't spend it. Since I didn't spend it on the drop, I have money right now. So, oh fuck. Okay, in my lunch, I'm gonna send Kevin all of the ship addresses. He's gonna ship all the packages. He's gonna ship Betty Boo's, Lily's, and Betty Boo, Lily's. I'm gonna ship in my lunch, like around 11 a.m. I'm gonna ship all the addresses to him. Marlene, yeah. Everybody that's in the chat, Lily, Marlene, and Betty Boo, please resend me your address if you have not, so I can send it to Kevin. I love you guys so much. Today we'll ship everything, okay? Get it over with.